Okay, don't tell me what they are. I said receive. Receive. Okay? I took my time and thought really hard as I spelled out the letters. R. E. C. E. I. V. E. That's great, my mom said. You've got it. I gave her a high five. Oh, it felt great to be right. You have just seen my new Hank Zipzer guaranteed method for getting 100%, I said. I'm going to win the spelling contest tomorrow, Mom. I am Spelling Man. I am the ruler of the alphabet. Not so fast, Spelling Man, my mom laughed. There's one more word left on your list. One word? Piece of cake. I had already learned 14 words neatly packed away in my brain for tomorrow's contest. It had taken me most of the night, but it was worth it just to see the look on Ms. Adolph's face when I won. Miss Adolph, my fourth-grade teacher, was going to be amazed. Hey, I was amazed. Never before in my whole life had I ever known how to spell all, and I mean all, my words correctly. Spelling is one of the hardest things on the face of the earth for me. I study. I go over and over and over my spelling words. At the time, they seem to stick to my memory. They seem to be happy in my brain. But then later, like the next morning, when I really need them, they seem to have orbited off into space somewhere. Or if not space, then wherever lost spelling words go. It's like they slip off the edge of my brain. But this time, I felt different. Tonight, I was the master. I was the king of the country of spelling. I flung myself onto the bottom bunk of my bed and bounced around. What's the last word? I asked my mom. Rhythm, she said. Ooh, that was a tough one. I knew it had a lot of letters that you couldn't hear, but exactly what they were was a total mystery to me. I flipped myself over and hung off the edge of my bed. All the blood flowed into my head, and I wondered if a person's face could explode from doing that. Hank? I could hear my mother asking. She sounded like she was far away. It was really loud inside my head, with all that blood beating like a drum. I poked around under my bed. There was a lot of interesting stuff there. A stuffed Tasmanian devil that I had won at a school fair, a plastic golf club, a pencil sharpener in the shape of the Empire State Building, and a dust ball the size of a fist. Suddenly, the dust ball moved, and from behind it, two beady eyes stared out at me. The eyes moved. Then a long, snake-like tongue shot out at me with the speed of a bullet. I flew off the bed like a rocket. "Emily!" I shouted. "Get your creepy reptile out of here!" My sister Emily is so weird that she has an iguana for a pet. I mean, how many 8-year-old girls do you know who sleep with a large, scaly lizard in their bed at night? Why can't she have a teddy bear like everybody else's little sister? Emily came racing in. She was wearing my Met sweatshirt, which she can do because we're about the same size. Even though she's 15 months younger than I am, she's a little tall for her age, and I'm a little short for mine. "Hey, Emily, that is my sweatshirt," I said. "Give it back." "Why should I?" "You don't even like baseball," I said. "You're just trying to make me mad." "Will you stop yelling, Hank?" she said. "You're scaring Catherine." "You got it backwards, backwad," I said. "Catherine scared me." Emily bent down and coaxed Catherine out from under the bed. "Come on, girl," she said, in her iguana-talking voice. "Come to your mommy lizard." Could she be any weirder? The dust ball had attached itself to Catherine's face and was hanging off where her lips would be if iguanas had lips. She looked like a scaly Santa Claus with a mutant beard. How was a guy supposed to study his spelling words with that lizard hanging out under his bed? I asked. "Since when are you studying spelling?" Emily answered, putting Catherine on her shoulder. "Since tonight," I said. "We're having a spelling contest tomorrow, and Miss Adolph has promised that the winner gets an A in spelling on his report card, and that is going to be me." "I only see one problem," said Emily. "You can't spell, remember?" "Watch and learn," I said with my most confident voice. I turned to my mom. Rhythm.